how was your holiday this year, Robert?
It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Got some textbooks. Got some Japanese textbooks. Funny story, by the way, on that.
Ooh,
But
right.
so I'm gonna start learning the language so that I can
The
eventually have
language of
hopefully
the language of the gods.
nah. Hopefully in like 3 years I could travel.
The
I would
language,
hope
the,
in like
the
3
language
years.
of the homeland. I'm telling you, I'm going to Japan in two. I'm gonna make it in two.
You want to
I'm
go
making
too?
it. What I want to go when I'm 25. That's when I want to go.
Damn. I know.
Yeah, that's my
I don't know.
goal.
Like
That's my goal.
originally, trip was like the main reason I wanted to learn language.
Mm,
But now
mhm.
it's gone to the point where it's like there's so many light novels that are put on hiatus in terms of translation. I feel like I gotta know what happens in some of them, so I need
Wait,
to
you
at
want
least
to wait? You want to
learn.
become a translator, or you just want to know? You
Oh
just want to
no,
be able to
I just want
enough
to
to
be
read.
able to read it. I want to be able to have enough knowledge to read it. I can't translate. That's a lot of time, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
respect those people.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, one of the main reasons I want to go to Japan is that I want to buy a ton of video games, even though I won't technically kind of won't be able to play them because they're all in Japanese. Well, I could do the same thing as you, or just learn enough to read. But yeah, I really want to travel there. So I really want to like buy like a lot of like classic video games. So
Mm.
that's also a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And with that, welcome everybody to the Virtually Lost podcast.
Yeah. Final episode.
The last one of the year. Final episode of the year. Sorry, we're talking about Japan, but yeah, I mean it's the holidays. Yeah, we were talking about our presents we got this year. I think I've already talked about mine. Have we talked about mine on the podcast?
I think you mentioned beforehand, but you can go over again.
Yes.
What I guess
yeah,
you got?
I
I'm
got
assuming
a,
that's not the only thing you got.
yeah, I got a cool kind of arcade one-up arcade machine with like Galaga and Pac-Man, which has been really fun. It was really fun while all my family was here at my house. Everybody was trying to beat my my Pac-Man record, which isn't good, by the way. It's only like 23,000, which is like the fourth or fifth stage or something like that. So not that great, to be honest with you, but no one can seem to beat it. Sorry, I think it's just I'm a true gamer. It was funny. My one of my cousins was trying to beat my record the whole weekend. He's a little younger than me, and he's I would say he's like a pretty passionate gamer. He's a pretty intense gamer, and he was trying the entire weekend to beat my score, and to the point where while his parents were like leaving to like go back to from out of town because they're from out of town, so they were going back home. This man, while his parents were in the car to leave, he was still playing. He was still grinding. I had to like go back inside and like tell him, "Hey man, like everyone's gone," and he still told me, "Wait a minute, I'm almost done." Oh wait a minute, I'm about to beat the score. He did not care for a second. A true gamer.
Wait, quick question: Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man?
Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac.
Oh, okay. Better.
Yeah.
The
better version. But he never beat it. So sad. I felt really bad that he never beat it. And then I beat my own high score like a couple hours later. They just didn't have the dedication. It sucks. No, you're not coming ever to my house. You're never coming to my house. I will never let you have my records. The second you come to my house, you beat all my records. That's it.
There's only 2 games I'd want to beat your records in. 3 actually, but one of them I know you don't play. I want to play Mappy, which is the one I don't think you care about, and I want to play Galaga.
I'm terrible at Mappy.
And those are the 2 I'm quite good at. And those I know you played those 2.
I have a great record on my Galaga right now. I have a pretty good record. It's like 160 something, 160,000 around there. It's pretty good, and I mean, yeah, no one could beat it here. You know what I mean? Like I have it's solid right now. But the second this guy comes over, it's over. I'm gonna have to live my whole life with seeing that stupid record of his. The second he comes to my place.
I've not played Galaga in a long time, or since went to the Santa Cruz episode. And
he says this now, and then he gets 200K the first time he plays it. That's what's gonna happen. I know it. I know he gets to like round 20 or something.
Yeah, I mean, hey, then that gives you something to work for. Get better. Constant
So
improvement. It's the training arc.
Shut up. Oh man. Oh,
But how was
man,
your
it's too
holidays?
much. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. I had a fun time. I got bed sheets, dude. You don't know how goated it is to have two
Dude,
pairs of bed sheets. Okay,
I I got
it's
a pair
great.
too. They
Yeah,
solid.
it's solid.
Mhm.
That's some adult gifts for all you younger people out there. You'll be excited about that one day.
Yeah. No, I always ask my grandma to get me either bed sheets or a blanket from Mexico or a
Like
comforter.
from Mexico.
Yeah, like this blue blanket right here, the most
Yeah.
comfy thing in the world, and it's she just got it from the homeland, and like it's just
does she
it's
go often
so
back to the
nice.
homeland?
She goes probably like twice a year,
Oh, there you go.
and
There
every
you go.
time I just ask like, hey, for my birthday or Christmas, just something, just please bring me back a blanket. That one's like 2 years old. I've just been asking her,
There you go.
and every time I think I'm low on the queue list because like everyone on that side of the family like asks to get a blanket back.
Alright,
So
alright.
I'm kind of low. I think I'm like seventh in
Yeah,
line.
it's good.
Right
You
now
just
for-
got one right now, right? So
Yeah, I
you're
just got
still-
one.
Yeah, exactly. So you're in the queue right now.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
might have to wait a little while.
I'm in that Final Fantasy queue. I might have to
In
wait.
the Final Fantasy queue. Oh
But yeah.
man! Speaking of Final Fantasy,
Before we go, into a little
not
about
Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 16 actually had a production delay, which, like I said, with every production delay, good.
Mhm.
I don't want a bad
I'm
product.
fine
I
with
want
it.
a good game. I'm fine with it. I don't care. I got a lot of
We
games to
talked
play.
about it.
I got a lot
we
of
talked
games to
about
play.
it a few episodes ago, where it's like a lot of games have been buggy on release.
Yeah,
So
it
anytime I hear
sucks.
this news, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
I'm fine with it. As long as you give me a good ass game at the end of it.
Yeah,
That's all.
I think they said
not like
the first
Cyberpunk
piece
or
of
something.
news. Oh, of course, Battlefield 2042.
Best. No, they didn't. They didn't even delay that. They were just like, yeah, it's there,
Okay.
guys. I don't know if you want to play it or not. We don't really care at this point.
But yeah, no. They said the first piece of news regarding the game should come out in spring, and I always forget
So,
which months. When does spring?
that's like
officially
March-
start? Like March.
March, yeah,
Okay.
March around there. Yeah, around my
I'm
birthday.
excited though. Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Well, actually, that would be around probably our 1 year anniversary. I would
Of the
on the
wait, when did we
Yeah,
start
'cause
the podcast?
April of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, last episode of the year, man. We're already making it to our second year almost. Well, calendar year, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Without
exciting.
missing a week.
Without missing a
Mhm.
week. That's what I'm most surprised about, honestly.
Mhm.
I did miss 1 week. I missed 1 week. It was the
Oh,
second.
that was like
episode, I
week
think.
2 though. That was like week 2.
I was literally week 2. Oh no.
Mhm.
That
Oh
was
man,
fun.
that episode. That was just literally just the ramblings of an old man.
Shut up! You're 23.
Dude,
Oh.
23 is, it's not as young as it used to be. I could say that every year.
Shut
dude.
up. Oh my
Oh.
god.
But yeah, no, I had a little story about the Japanese textbooks.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
that was my like main gift.
Mhm.
And on Christmas Day, we're all opening gifts. And my mom's like, "Hey, are you sure you don't have another gift?" I'm like, "No, I think that's it." And she's like, "Huh, I guess one of them got lost." It's like, okay. And so it became like a thing of her looking for the gift. And it turns
Mhm.
out that my gift to my stepbrother was on top
Mhm.
of my mom's gift to me.
Right.
And my stepdad went to go take my stepbrother his gift because he lives up north in the Bay Area.
Right.
And he grabbed both of our gifts
both of
because
them.
it looked like it was a package deal.
Right.
And so, yeah, I guess my stepbrother opened the gift, and he was just like, "Thanks," because
Yeah, I didn't have any plans on going to Japan. I don't remember needing this, but
Just
okay. I mean, I guess.
Open like 4 Japanese textbooks. It's just like, what the fuck are you supposed to say when you have no intention? And no plans
Thank
to-
you.
Yeah.
I would have actually
Thanks,
preferred
thanks.
underwear in this case. I don't know.
Hey, y'all sleeping on underwear, socks,
Socks. Yes, I
um,
know. That's what everybody
undershirts.
says. Everybody says
As long as it's not
but
Fruit of
it's
the
true.
Loom. As long as it's
It's
not Fruit of the
true.
Loom.
Actually, that's actually a good point. That's
Yeah,
actually a
you're
very good point.
basically that
You need to get the
basically putting
moist. You
chainmail
need to get
directly
the,
on
you
your
need to get the
skin.
moist white sports. The moist white
Uh,
t-shirts. That's the one to get. That's the undergarments to get for sure.
The what's his name? Who the brand
Charlie?
or the guy behind it? Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie. Moist
I still want to get one of them. It looks kind of comfy.
They're
But damn.
they're A1.
They look quality, and it's understandably so because the price is a little bit for a white T-shirt.
Yes, it is.
One pack,
It is.
a one pack, but
It is.
it's about the experience.
I'm a Thai too, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It's for the clout.
Oh yeah, a white T-shirt.
Yeah, white t-shirt for the clout. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, talking about clouded up. someone had a normal day today on Twitter, huh?
Yeah.
What's okay? So this is funny. So what I'm talking about is this guy on Twitter. I think he's an esports commentator. I mean, on his profile it says esports historian, right? What's his name?
That's his nickname, I guess. Thorn is apparently his name.
Thorn. From what I've seen, he's involved in the
mainly CS:GO is what it looks like.
Yeah, CS:GO. That's what I was saying. He's mainly a CS:GO commentator player. I mean, from what I saw, he was like a shoutcaster or something like that. But this man went on a normal Twitter day and kind of went on a rant on everybody, right? Was it? But mainly women. Mainly women. It seems like that's kind of normal. It seems like that's always what happens.
This man chose violence. This man chose violence while having a breakdown on Twitter is basically what happened.
Yeah.
And
this guy's, huh? Go ahead.
Oh no, but the way he ended it, that shit was something special. That was
So I went
crazy.
on about how he was like esports in general was like riding on him. Like it was all dependent on this man.
Honestly, you should just read like the last tweet and like
let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's pull some of these tweets.
While you're looking it up, I'll give the context of it. So this came about with I believe it was CS:GO or some major esports was planning on having a women only tournament, so to allow women to, because it was one of the things they wanted to paraphrase or wanted to make sure people knew is that they didn't think it was because guys and gals aren't on the same playing field in terms of games. It's to give women exposure in the scene, and to a lot of girls who watch esports don't really see that representation on it. So it was for that end, the representation aspect, and to allow some of them to easily transition into getting involved in esports.
Right.
And some people didn't think of it as a good idea, and this guy was on the that end of the argument, where he was against it, and he has been on a rant for the last few days.
For days, this man.
Yes.
This man's let's go over a few. I think these are some of the last ones. Let's have a dramatic reading of some of these tweets. Okay.
Indeed.
So he has ESL, which is Esports League, I'm assuming.
I believe so.
Yeah. ESL. Since men are so bad and toxic, we made a league only for women. Not because women can compete with men right now. Semler. Who's Semler? Do you know?
That was the person, I believe they were heavily involved in esports, and so he was considered an expert in esports scene, and he was on the negative aspect of it, or on the thinking that this was not a good idea.
Right. Okay. Semler. Seems disingenuous to make it about toxicity when it's not the context of why you're hosting this competitive circuit. Next tweet. Women in esports. Boo-hoo. Poor white man feels oppressed. You that mad that women get to play in a tournament? You get no pussy. I don't know if you want to censor that later, but that's what's here. Thorin. He's referencing himself in the kind of the third person in a way right here, right?
Yeah, he's doing that. Like, one of the things is like, this is like his basically warped perception of how the last few days went, and this is his
Right, right,
rendition
right.
of it.
Right. Thorin, don't dismiss an opinion from an industry veteran with connections and relationships with women for countless years. That sounds a little. That's a little weird. Anyways, next tweet. Women in esports. If you're not a woman, you can have an opinion on this. Besides, you're a fucking white male. You must hate women so much. You're saying you don't want women in esports. And then the next week. Feminism. Ha! Feminism. Thorin. Block me, pussy. Block me like your mother the whore. OMG, he blocked me just for being a woman and disagreeing with him. Next tweet. Wonder why only cynical marketers and future sex offenders, male feminists want to help you gals, and you can't seem to get the most talented and prolific individuals in the industry to engage with you or your initiatives? Last tweet. Tell you what, you do that cute thing where you tell me to get out of the industry I built and still rests on my fucking shoulders. I am esports. Be gone, peon. Thank you.
That guy like ramped it up. Like that was some exponential like ramp up in terms of like when in his story, he immediately goes antagonistic and like incel like
Incel like behavior.
It goes incel trait.
Incel traits.
Yeah,
he got diagnosed with incel.
But yeah, that fucking last tweet was crazy. Him saying resting on his shoulders. I didn't know who this guy was until like
as
the
well.
Last few days.
You when you told me about these tweets, that's how I found out about this guy. I have no clue about who this guy is.
I looked up his video.
I don't know what to say.
This man hasn't even put up a mil in a video.
He doesn't even have 1 million subscribers. Yeah.
Doesn't he only have
he doesn't have 500K on one video, and it's one of his older videos. So it's pretty insane that this is the guy that esports is resting on.
Apparently,
I don't
Atlas, with the globe on his shoulders.
We probably already got blocked for this. You know that?
Oh, probably.
You know that, right?
Oh no,
yeah.
It's literally
we're nobody, and we still probably already got blocked.
Oh, for sure. This is coming from people who with less subscribers than him. But yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, basically,
this guy's gone
we
some
have like 9 subscribers. We're probably already blocked. It's crazy.
This guy is, went a little bit delusional. Yeah, he went a bit delusional. And
he gets the virtually lost award for best freak out of the year. Or wait, should that go to Hacks Money or Hacks Money?
I don't know, because like this one is
this is kind of just a general rant. While Hacks Money is more of a targeted attack.
Hax's was just like that was scary because of how focused on one person it was, and how how warped some of those like scenarios were to best fit his mental image. This guy just seems like an asshole. This guy is like has an inflated sense of self-worth, and he seems he seems like a jack off.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, since it is the end of the year, the last episode of the year, we were thinking of doing a little, a VLA of Virtually Lost Awards of the year. Some of our favorites, some of the funny moments. Let's see. Well, this is very uninformal, but I don't know. What were you thinking? What's your favorite? What's your favorite game of the year, Robert?
Let's toss some categories first. We got, of course, it's got to be game of the year, anime of the year,
right?
Story of the year. So favorite.
Interesting.
My favorite story that you told.
that I told. But only
you can probably already know which one it is. I already know which one it is.
Yeah. Yes, I think I do.
Album of the year, but I've already anyone who's listened to the podcast probably knows what that I'm gonna say for mine.
Yeah.
What else would there be? TV show of the year, even though if I talked about it, everyone's gonna hear me and the Riot Overlord.
Mm.
Yeah.
The Riot Shill.
Yeah. What is it? What is a shill? I've been curious about that.
A shill
What
is
is-
somebody who defends or is basically is obsessing over everything somebody does. It's
Okay, gotcha.
well, actually no, it's mostly used in the context of shilling money. So it's like someone who advertises their stream everywhere. They're a shill. They're like a sellout. Yeah. No.
Okay.
That's the right one. The first one was wrong. But yeah.
Okay.
That's they
Yeah.
advocate consistently. Usually it's in reference to yourself. So you'll shill your stream or whatever. Yeah.
Like you just hop in people's streams, you're like, yo,
Check out my stream.
Yeah. No, I was just playing this game a few days ago.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check out my stream. I do
Thursdays.
Yeah. I do analytical breakdown of video game stories.
We could do those categories. And,
I do video essays. I do video essays, everybody, on streamers.
Yeah. For game of the year though. Huh. For 2021? Oh shit, what game would it be?
Yeah, what games came out in 2021?
What games came out in 2021? I could probably say the game of the year for me that I played in 2021?
Yeah.
Maybe? But games that came out in 2021, that's a different story. Because
I'm just gonna have recency bias.
I know, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, is it
Persona 5 Royal?
I can't give it to. Oh,
Okay,
it's Nier Replicant for me.
Oh, I see.
It's Nier Replicant.
Yeah.
And then for an indie game, Death's Door was actually phenomenal.
Let's see here.
Hey, my Notion got me saved. I put a gaming bucket list of games I finished.
Oh, mine was Deathloop. That's easy. Mine was Deathloop.
Okay.
Deathloop. Yes.
Okay.
I very much enjoyed the play. I thought it was super unique. I wish I would have people actually play the multiplayer, but people don't usually play the multiplayer, so that sucks. But yeah, Deathloop for me for sure.
And then also,
except the story sucked, but still. Anyways,
I started playing Catherine Full Body and Other Side. In Catherine Full Body, I had the hardest decision.
At the
beginning of the game, I was telling you, because Catherine Full Body has I'm playing in Japanese, and one of the unique things about playing in Japanese is that they have, I believe, 11 or 13 different voice actors that you could choose from for one character. So you choose the voice for this character. No, there was 8 added later on. I think there was a DLC of 8. I think it's 11. I don't want to say 13. I want to say 11. I'm confident in 13 is maybe. And you choose the voice actor for that character between those 13. Right. What do I say? 13. 11 voices. Hardest decision of my life, because there was a lot of voice actors that I knew.
Right.
Some of them are from old Persona games, 3, 4, 5, and some of them are just well-renowned voice actors. And I was literally playing the game at 3 a.m. just going through the play track that they give for a teaser of how the voice or of the individual's voice. And I was just struggling to choose which voice to choose for that game. But I was gonna say I chose, but now I was gonna name them, and I completely blanked on whose voice I chose. It was just a gut feeling. I'll mention it next episode. But either way, I thought that's a very unique thing because it is plot related, without spoiling it. And it's I want to see how this.
I'm surprised it took you so long to play Catherine Full Body, considering you were really a big fan of the first one.
It's because I did play the original one, and
it's not enough of a change to warrant another gameplay, or what?
I was wondering about that. I was wondering how much of a change it is, and there seems
because I know Persona 5 Royal, there's some significant changes.
Yeah. So that's why. I kind of, because I have a big bucket list, I like exploring new stories. So that's I picked up Other Side too at the same time. Right. But I don't know. It looks it seems like it'll be a fun game, and I want to see if I like it more than the original. Because just because there is new content doesn't mean it's always better.
Right. Interesting. It should have been worth it alone just for the voices.
Yeah, it is. So that was game of the year.
Game of the year.
What did he
Yes.
say? Wait. Can we even say anime? of the year? I don't know if I've watched an anime this year. Have I?
I liked Komi-san. It was really cute. So was Jahi-sama.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just a lot of cute. I just watched some like slice of life this year. I didn't really watch anime this year. I gotta be honest. Be honest. Next year though, we're coming in with hot with the anime. It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking a lot more about anime next year.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm really trying to think. Oh, that's it. No, I don't know if have I watched an anime this year. That's actually a good question. I'm trying to think of one that I watched.
Oh, was this year Wonder Egg Priority?
Wonder Egg Priority was this year. I'm pretty sure. I think we talked about it.
That was really good,
on
except
one of the
I
episodes.
think it ended pretty badly. I heard from like a whole bunch of production issues. They had to like, yeah, they had to that ended badly. But I remember the first couple episodes were darn good, really good.
You know what is anime of the year? It's Arcane.
Leave the call, Robert. Leave the call, Robert, please. Simp. Right, chill.
It's been a manga year for me. That's what I think it has been.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The manga that I'm trying to catch up on right now is Kaguya, Love is War.
Ooh, yeah, I heard that one got good. It's almost ending, right? Didn't it end or almost end?
The manga's still going, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm like back 100 chapters. There's a lot I need to catch up on.
Wow. So that's like what, 2 nights? Like that's like a weekend?
That's like a day and a half.
That's what I thought.
if I'm late to work tomorrow, it's a day.
Oh my god. That's funny. Yeah. I did watch some anime today this year, but yeah, not a lot of crazy like moments in anime for me personally. For other people probably, because I think there's Attack on Titan this year, earlier in the year.
Yeah, I'm just gonna briefly look at the seasonals list and make sure I'm not missing anything that like would be.
Oh, when is the new season starting?
Heresy. I'm not too sure. Kobayashi, Vanitas no Kante. Oh wait.
Oh, Kobayashi was really good this year. That's right. Kobayashi is actually really good. See, this I need a list of everything. Kobayashi was super good this year.
Kanojo Mo Kanojo, the one with the 4 timing. That was amazing of an anime.
Right.
Don't Bully Me was this 86. 86 was all the way back in April. Oh. Fruits Basket.
No, Dragon Maid was actually really good this year. Kobayashi Dragons. Yeah, really good.
I think, Horimiya was technically both years, but it ended in early January. Okay, yeah. I think, I can only give it to Arcane. Arcane.
What is sad?
It was so good though. Like if it was, I would consider it.
I'll give it some time to watch it, but man, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why, but I just like haven't been able to sit down and watch it.
Also, I hit Golden TFT. Hit Golden TFT finally.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations.
So maybe
best esport for you this year.
Best esport. I got into League esports this year, and it was a fun ride. It's been a fun ride. I'm excited for
Halo for me. It just started, but Halo. That's Halo for me. Something I actually played. It's definitely Halo. I love seeing like Halo clips and stuff. Dude, you know what's funny though? The Halo Reddit, dude, is just people saying that the game is bad, even though the game is actually doing really well. It's just like it's just like immediately it's like the Reddit's like, I have to leave, guys. I can't stand the changes that 343 has made. I can't stand it. It's enough. Me and my friends, we're leaving. We're going to another establishment. And then it's like the next post is like, oh hey guys, just watch this clip. It's sick, dude. Look at this kill.
And
it's like, it's like this is just blatant. It's just I just had a lobby full of hackers. You know what I mean? There was funny. There was actually a video of this guy claiming that somebody else was hacking, and like showing his video, but it was actually obvious that the guy just was bad. Like I was just like, he was like, how is this possible? It's only possibility is hacking. And then somebody else on the subreddit did a whole video analyzing the guy that was saying it was cheating's post, and like going like frame by frame and showing that it was fine. Like everything was like totally normal. It was just the guy was kind of bad. So it was pretty good. The game's good, guys. I'm sorry to say it. I think it's controversial. Halo Infinite's good. I'm sorry. They have some monetization issues. They had some leveling issues, but some of those have actually been ironed out. I've been leveling a lot quicker recently. Issues, though. They do have hacking. They do have. Some... Yeah, they do. But it's I mean, the game's still.
It's a bit overblown.
It's a bit overblown. Yeah.
Like if there was a game that you have to complain about hacking issues, that's Call of Duty. Call of Duty is one that.
Didn't Apex have? Or no, that was
Apex is a one with cheaters a lot. And then
Titanfall got like destroyed, right?
Well, Titanfall had hackers not in the game. It was they hacked Apex so that to bring awareness to the fact that Titanfall was unplayable but was still being sold. So then later on in that storyline, Respawn decided to take off the selling of Titanfall, and then that was a complaint because instead of fixing the broken Titanfall that was being sold, they chose to scrap the selling. It was a fascinating storyline for the year.
Right.
And Apex we covered that one. The esport. Yeah, we did. Apex was probably the esport for me last year, going into this year. And
that was like the COVID esport. Because you went Diamond, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, I had Master Rank.
Master Rank. Sure, there you go. I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, man. But this season, I finally hit my goal. I finally am gonna hit bronze, so I could get the bronze hollow spray, which is what my goal has been for the last few seasons. That's why I haven't been playing ranked really too much.
You want to go bronze? You want to go bronze?
Yes, because you get a hollow spray, which is like a little thing you toss down, based off your rank. But instead of other games where you get every rank, you get your rank and every rank below it. You only get in Apex. You only get the current rank. And so I'm trying to get bronze, which is
the lowest rank, right? But you're so good at the game, it's hard for you to get bronze. You're out here.
I'm just not playing. I'm just not playing.
You're just bragging. You're just bragging here.
Well, it's because my goal is master.
It's like if I do my placement matches, I'll just get matched in like the gold again. I don't know what to do. I want to get the bronze spray.
There are no placement matches in Apex. You always have to climn.
Really?
That's one.
Okay.
That's one of the things. Mm-hmm. You get the way.
So I'm guessing that. I was gonna say I'm guessing that when you were grinding initially, they didn't have the spray yet. They weren't giving out the spray yet.
No, they were. I believe I have a master rank hollow spray from that season. But
but how do you not have the bronze if you had to climb all the way up?
Because it only gives you your rank at the end of the season.
Oh,
it gives you the
I
hollow
see.
spray as the end of the season
okay, that
reward.
makes sense. That makes
and the
sense.
problem is with Apex and this format for my specific situation is when a new season starts, you get put back a rank and a half. So there's like 4 levels of each rank. So it's like gold 1 through gold 4. If I was gold 3, I would get put silver 1 the next season. So for me, I went from master rank down to like it's been like 3 seasons so that I can get bronze because I keep going down 1.5 ranks every season, and you can't fall out of your rank, which is a thing for Apex. Unlike League, where you can fall from like plat back down to gold. The moment you hit plat, you're like you can lose as much as you want, but you will always be at the bottom of plat. Yeah,
of plat. Right. Okay. Interesting.
But I don't know what the next game I want to like try to grind.
Get good at.
Yeah, because like right now, other sides.
Maybe it's gonna be Final Fantasy 14 when it actually comes back out.
Well, I wish I could play. Dude. It's just like I chose.
I can't wait for you to join so we can do some questing.
I know.
I guess I'm just gonna have.
free.
I guess I'm gonna have to just teach you the ropes once you're able to get in.
Fuck no, I won't allow that. No.
Oh man, I'm gonna just grind just so I can be like I can have like some good levels before you jump in and like totally grind it out and leave me in the dust.
No, we'll see. I've never played an MMO, so that's why, like an MMORPG.
Yeah, me neither
So
actually. But it's a very different MMO to jump into. From what I've heard about, playing like WoW and stuff like that. It's very much a little different. It's much more story focused and much less like. It seems like what WoW and stuff like that was about was like making memories through like the actual gameplay or whatever. Rather, Final Fantasy 14 is you're making memories because of like what happens in the story, kind of thing. Yeah,
gotcha.
So it's a little different. It's people have called it an RPG MMO rather than an MMORPG.
Okay.
So it's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was reading an article this week based off of surrounding Nier Replicant because of one of the stories that was introduced in it. Wait, how far are you in Nier?
Replicant? Not far.
Okay. Well, one of the new stories that was introduced in this game compared to the original, and he's just talking about like why he introduced that specific story, and how much lore plays into the series, because a lot of the fans of the Nier series love the lore and the music. And for him, I'll be honest, that man really does not give a shit about the lore. Best way to describe it is,
you're talking about Yoko Taro, like the guy that made it.
Yoko Taro, yes, the director.
Yeah.
He said was he mainly prioritizes the player's experiences, and like the Nier lore is pretty loose. It's like multidimensional. It's like multiverse
You could
kind
say
of
that.
shit, I guess best way to describe it. And so not everything has to be
canon.
Directly, because what goes in one storyline may not fall into the other. And he's talking about also, this was actually one of the story. The new story in the game was actually from a novella, and he's talking about how the differences in adapting from book to game versus from game to book, and how those take place, and how much more difficult it is going from book to game.
Right.
Because like in book, what he said, what isn't explicitly written is left to the imagination.
Right.
And then for game, it's a bit more, you have to put a lot more detail into the background information. Like a character is looking at this character while they're saying this thing, and it's pretty interesting just reading that brief article. And I don't know, I was like, oh damn, I very much like storytelling, so and
now
it's a good one. Good piece to read.
And now, that brings us to the rest in peace section of the VLAs. Rest in peace, that whole series.
John Madden?
No.
Oh,
well, yes, but that wasn't what I was saying. I was saying Nier. Rest in peace, Nier, because it's apparently it's over, right?
Yeah,
that's what Yoko Taro said.
He said
the
game series. He said the series is over unless he gets a fat paycheck. Is basically what he said, which he would. So the series is like over in quotation marks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, he says he's weak to capitalist greed, is something along those lines. Where if the paycheck comes, hey, I'll write another game.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Wow. Well, I gotta say, my favorite story you told was the bomb. The bomb.
Yes.
The bomb PlayStation.
I will take that.
Story is my favorite story.
That was good for me.
I
love that story.
Episodes.
I love that story, but honestly, my favorite one that I told was the was the Spider-Man story. The Spider like going to go see Spider-Man. Not the story. The story in general really isn't all that entertaining. It's just I forgot my ticket. I went to go pick it up and then I went back. But the way I told it was my favorite. Was one of my favorite moments of this year. Actually, I don't know if it's recency bias, but I just like the way I told it.
Mm-hmm. Is either that was, or yeah. Wait, did you or me say the story about the boardwalk? The
I think it was both of us. We both talked about it. We both had details on that.
Oh, okay.
I think I started it, but you came in with the heavy detail. Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the PS5 story was just like that was my favorite one from the year.
Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. I was pretty proud of that one. Oh man, I got half of the day off for that. That was pretty good. I got half the day off work, so I'm not complaining. Hey. And I got a PS5. Hey, might as well.
Solid.
It was worth the sacrifice of being scared that I was going to get blown up.
A fucking live grenade.
Go watch that one. Go back and watch it. Did we ever make a clip and put that on TikTok or something? Did we make that a clip?
It would not fit on a TikTok. It'd definitely be a YouTube video, but
yeah,
I need to figure out what episode that was.
Yeah, do some highlight clips, highlight of the year.
Yeah, maybe I could do that this week. I'm only working one of my jobs. I have a week off on.
If you want to, I could do. If you want to,
this is the free time to do it. I'm trying to pick up the other few hobbies, using those Japanese textbooks, learn a bit of Japanese, work on my resume and personal website, and then learn SQL.
SQL. There you go.
/ and Excel. But those are things I wanted to devote some time to, and then we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. This year is going to be exciting. I'm excited for this year. I think a lot of cool stuff is going to happen next year. Mm-hmm. I think if you guys come along for the ride, you're going to be entertained most likely. We have I know I have a lot of plans for next year. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I would be.
We're playing games all throughout the whole time. So there's always new games.
I would be surprised at this time, the end of the year, if our backgrounds are still the same.
That's true.
Surprised on that.
I would be very surprised as well.
I'd be sad surprised is what I would say.
I'll be depressed. Yes. Yes. My goal is for
this background to be changed.
Yes. Me too. Year. Same here. And maybe I can be louder, or actually, maybe I'll have to be quieter. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of stuff, and hopefully my internet will be better. My internet will be better.
We're still on that technical difficulties.
Yeah, still. The setup is scuffed, but we're dealing with it. Mm-hmm. It's a problem. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens next year, man. Virtually Lost might look completely different in 1 year, so we'll see. Mm-hmm. The format might be different. Who knows?
We hyped up having guests for a few weeks, and we never happened throughout 2021. So hopefully in 2022, we can get some guests. And
maybe we can. We'll see what happens.
I probably should ask some people. There are people who I know that wouldn't mind and would want to be a guest, but I haven't asked.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, Robert. I don't know what to say. No, there's plenty of people. We both know people that would be fun to be on the podcast. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. We'll just have to see. Well, thank you everybody for being with us this year. I'm really excited. Thank you for wherever you watch us, Spotify, YouTube, whatever. Probably not YouTube, but thanks for taking some time to join us and talk about games and nerdy stuff. It's fun. I've had a lot of fun this year. This is like my first big project that I've done like on my personal time to make content. So it's been really fun. It's been exciting, and it's actually something I've stuck with. I feel like a lot of times I will start things but never finish them. Like every game I've tried to make for the last couple of years, I've had a ton of ideas, but I could never stick with one. But this is actually something that I've stuck to, so I'm pretty proud of it. I don't know about you, Robert.
Yeah, no. To close, for my thoughts on closing out year one of Virtual Lost, it's definitely
not year one, but it's the first.
Yeah, year one.
Year one,
calendar year one.
Calendar year one.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
definitely been fun. I've similar experience where there's like a lot of ideas going around, and it's just like, oh, I want to hop from this thing to this thing.
yeah,
And this has been a nice staple thing, and it's always a good experience because it's just like constantly keeps not just keeps me aware of what's happening in the industry. It's just a bit more aware of like certain things, like just like developer news,
yeah,
like
true.
honestly, seeing how some industries should change and what changes are being
Right,
made,
right,
and
yeah,
it's been unique. It's also been something I can definitely take forward into what I want to do in terms of the gamer anime industry, wherever I
yeah,
head towards.
true.
And
Same
I'm
here.
excited to look on this, especially after some time next year, and see the changes that are made.
True.
And
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hopefully, be able to do a lot of changes. I know I'm super busy with with things in real life, but hopefully, once those things calm down, I'll be able to, you know, try and see if we can do more things for the podcast and make it grow a little bit next year. We'll see. We
Yeah,
never know. You never know.
yeah. We'll
Well,
see.
with
This
that, thank you for joining us for, oh God, what episode is this?
35.
35. Thank you guys for joining us episode 35 of the Virtually Lost podcast. We hope that you'll join us next year.
See you in year 2 of Virtually
Thank
Lost.
you guys.